Welcome back. We are here at the Hassenpfeffer household. We're gonna play some Guilty Gear X2.
Oh yeah.
And I've never played this game, and he tells me it's going to be painful for me.
I haven't played it in a long while, but there are still things I remember. Though the instant kills, I don't remember. I can't remember how you do that.
Well, I would venture to say that that's good for me. Hey, did you hit record on your little
Yeah,
on this thing here though?
you know what? No, I didn't. So, but that's okay because we didn't start anything important. But let me. Always professional, aren't we?
You bet. Just the blue light. There we go. There's red light. Red light means good. Red good.
Yeah.
Now you can see what we're looking at.
Oh yeah. We'll put something filler in there for a bit. I don't know, Bender or something. I don't know. Okay.
So what's the scoop here? We
Well,
got gallery, story, mission, survival,
first
trading,
two-player.
versus CPU. There we go. There's
Two-player.
what we want.
Okay.
And is there a timer? My
I don't
time-
recall. There used to be like one in the center, but I think with two-player we ain't gotta worry. Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay. I don't know any of these characters, so I'm going to suck equally with all of them.
This is that one,
There's a provocative looking one.
Dizzy. Let's see here. I used to be good with Chip and Noah,
So you can't use him.
so I can't use him. Final Terror TG Blaze is Viking.
I want this guy.
Testing it.
You got a big steak.
It's
Alright, this is going to be funny because I don't know any of the buttons or anything.
I don't really remember them either, but
I'm going to try to play like I play Street Fighter, which is just like all over the place.
button mash it. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing.
I'm a classic mutton basher. Okay, no analog apparently.
Hell no.
That sucks. I found my taunt button.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay. Goddamn. I gotta remember how. There it is.
Die!
Oh shit. I can't remember how to do any of those.
Oh, don't
TG!
quit trying!
Quit trying! I need TG to help me on this one.
Did I win? I win!
I was never good with Viking.
That was pure luck.
I don't think she has any. Yeah, she got that one weak ass mule kick.
Spam the same buttons.
So,
Find a button that works and keep hitting it. So last night, we were over here, and I may talk about this in its own kind of video, but I played through the easy mode of the fighting portion of Air Guys, which is a pretty, like, at the very least, it's extremely interesting. Like, I don't even... Okay, that was cool, whatever I just did. I win! Okay, so we're pretty sure it was the easy mode because, like you said, when I got to what ended up being the final battle, shouldn't have been. Like there should have been like a second form or whatever to the final boss.
Actually, I did some thinking on that. I think it was because it was an arcade mode and not. There might be a story mode.
Okay, well that explains it. And I intend on playing it some more, but I didn't play it last night. I went home and played some more Street Fighter because that's
What's coming up?
what I'm obsessed right now.
We got to practice up on it.
Street Fighter Arcade Edition. Are you gonna pick it up?
It depends on how much it is.
It's like $15 on Amazon.
On
Which
Amazon, that's
ain't
not
bad. Oh, I'm the fat guy. I remember now. Stop! Come here! I did like a reverse leapfrog there. Do it again. You just hit me with your hair.
Oh yeah, that's her thing. This is like the original Bayonetta right here.
Yeah, I still need to play that game. I don't have it. I hear that's really good though. I like Platinum Games, so.
Oh!
How did I do that?
I don't know. I can never use Potemkin because he's too slow for me.
Yeah, see, I don't mind like bulkier characters so much as long because I'm kind of slow in real life. So I don't know. For some reason I always tend to gravitate more towards like the huge characters.
So how much damage you're doing.
You see that guy's fists?
It doesn't help.
You're hitting me with hair. I'm hitting you with fists.
Fist of steel, nonetheless. Oh god.
Giant fists of awesome. That's what I'm hitting you with. But anyway, as I was saying about Air Guys, I plan on playing through the story mode or whatever too, and also that like dungeon. What's it called?
Brand new quest. It's the dungeon crawler on it.
Yeah, which is like, if you're unfamiliar with the game itself, Air Guys, why don't you talk about it? You know a lot more about it than I do.
Well, Air Guys came out, God, what was that, 96, 97, I believe. And it was a 3D fighter, kind of reminiscent to how, like, Tekken and them were starting to go.
Yeah, a little bit of Soul Calibur in it, too.
Little Soul Calibur.
Because it got some weapons.
It didn't really hit popular with stateside. The only reason it got any popularity at all was mainly because it had Final Fantasy VII characters involved with it as well. But I didn't really do too much with the fighting because I really like that brand new quest.
And I haven't even tried that yet. And can you use Cloud in the fighting?
Yeah, you can use Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth. You can unlock a Zack skin, which is just Cloud with black hair.
I accidentally picked the character that I picked, which ended up being a pretty cool character, God Hand, who can like shoot off his hand and it has a gun underneath. And then when he runs out of special energy, you actually just take your hand off and then hit him with it, like a good downward stroke. Are you using yo-yos?
Hell yeah. Not to mention it's not actually a girl.
My character is like hanging upside down.
This is an odd one.
Extremely odd. It's actually kind of hard to use him because you have to reverse your way of thinking. Because, you know, when you're walking towards the character, he's facing the other way.
Oh, that didn't work.
Got me with your yo-yo. Oh lord, I don't know Japanese.
Oh god.
Hey, this is pretty cool. I actually thought, when you were telling me about this game, I actually thought it was a 3D fighter.
No,
like, originally, back in the day. You were telling me about, like when we last did our fighting game video, which was actually one of our first ones.
Yeah.
I don't know what numbered episode this is, but we've been doing this about a year. We kind of discovered that last night, which is pretty cool. Our humble beginnings at my house in the man cave, which actually I don't think I've publicly said it on my channel yet, but it's actually moving.
Really?
Yeah, we're actually gonna move it downstairs.
Oh god, what are you gonna do now?
Well, it'd be nice because, well, it's a pain to move it. You know, I'm not looking forward to that, but it'll be nice to have it downstairs. So actually, when we have people over, we don't have to worry about them walking through our bedroom to get to it. And my wife is a lot more subconscious about that than I am. But it's just a fact, the game room as it is now, you have to walk through my bedroom to get to it. And so yeah, we're gonna move it downstairs into that room right out the front door, which is like a den.
Yeah.
So it's, instead of a man cave, it's going to be a men den.
Am I going to get, like, mauled by 20 dogs still?
Oh, yeah.
These dogs are awesome.
I have 5 dogs.
I don't even know what they are, but
They're Yorkie poos. Half Yorkie, half poodle. They're awesome, that's what they are. That's all you got to know.
Oh, crap.
This is a pretty badass game. I'm gonna have to look into the series because I think there's one on the Wii too.
Yeah, I was just looking earlier. There's actually one on the PlayStation 3 of this version.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. It's
like it's on PSN or
yeah, it's on PSN for like $15.
Oh, sweet.
It's like I can't remember. It's Guilty Gear X2. Was it Alpha Core or something?
Yeah.
They keep redoing it. You know, kind of like how Street Fighter did.
Yeah,
like
it's funny how like series like. Especially fighting series, like the names get so convoluted, you just like don't know what they are anymore.
I don't remember any of the special abilities.
I'm just spamming the circle button, quite honestly. Hit a triangle every now and then. Ouch. Leave me alone! Where's my taunt? There it is. Leave me alone!
No.
I just taunted again. I didn't need to.
Slash!
It's funny. My character's name is Axel, and he likes to slash.
That was
Get
actually...
it? Get it?
Yes, yes, I do.
I actually hate Guns N' Roses.
What? I like some of that stuff.
I have no, qualms about like Slash himself. He's a cool guitar player, whatever, But I can't stand like any Guns N' Roses song.
Really?
Yeah, it just can't. I think it's Axl's voice, quite honestly. I can't find joy in it.
Oh,
Slash!
I can't remember how. Well, it's like burst lockdown. I can't remember.
And what does that mean? Is it like
burst was if you're? It was like a
we
like
got
a combo breaker basically.
We got something like checked where we can't use that or something.
I can't recall the stipulations on when you can use and can't use it.
There's a lot of characters to choose from.
Yeah, there's not a bad selection on it. I really enjoyed it.
That's one of the coolest things about Street Fighter 4 Alpha or Arcade Edition is that there's like 39 characters to choose from. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous awesome. Like, I think that's cool that there's so many. You're better with this character.
Yeah, we used to do a one of the main characters is Kai, Keski, and the other one was Soul Bad Guy. We used to play these two a lot, doing kind of the good guy, bad guy matchup.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, it's funny. My two favorite characters on Street Fighter are both bad guys. Akuma and Oni. Ah, so close.
I don't know how I pulled that one off.
You got the hair on your chin there.
Quite a bit of that, though.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Get away from me.
I'm gonna play right now, and I'm kind of forbidden to cut my hair or shave until like the week of, which is actually this week. I should have asked my director today if I could shave, because of course, she's got a certain vision for how she wants my character to look, on stage, and cutting your hair really short, you look really funny on stage. You look bald, even though you're not. It just looks that way. Like, it's better to have a little bit of hair, unless you're supposed to be bald, I guess.
Well, true.
But my character is I play a reverend. So, I'm supposed to have some hair, I guess. I don't know about facial hair, though. I'll probably end up with some, like, funky-looking mutton chops or something.
Oh, God, what the hell is this guy's name?
Something Japanese.
I can't even remember.
Imoto!
Man. TGI players are probably laughing at us.
You're Angie.
Angie! Angie! Now we got Rolling Stones here.
Oh, yeah.
See, I like the Guns N' Roses versions for Rolling Stones Sympathy for the Devil.
Actually, I don't think I heard it.
You played Black Ops 2.
Or I ignored it.
Did you ever watch Interview with a Vampire?
No.
Oh my god. It's wrong.
This coming from you, the one who's never watched any movies till like this week.
True, I watched Terminator 2 back in the day. Quite a bit.
And no, I did not play the campaign of Black Ops 2.
Actually, I think that might be Black Ops 1.
And I actually just got that in...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. I actually mainly wanted it because I just stabbed you.
Ouch.
I just mainly got it so I could play online a little bit, you know, because I have all the other ones on 360 and I don't have gold anymore, so it's like, you know, might as well get what I can on the PlayStation 3 for cheap, you know, so I can play online if I want to, or you know, if friends want to play or something and they have it, which is nice. And I like the original Nazi zombies, and I think that the original maps are on there, or at least DLC. Because I don't care for the Nazi zombies on Black Ops 2 as much.
I didn't either, and I bought like all the DLC on PlayStation 3's Black Ops 1 for Nazi zombies. But after that, I just really didn't like Nazi zombies anymore.
I mainly like to play like couch co-op.
Yeah.
Like playing with friends, or even if it was online with friends, you know, not just random people in a lobby, because, you know, quite frankly, Black Ops players, you know, Call of Duty players in general are kind of dicks.
Oh yeah.
So that's just an observation, you know. That's just a fact, you know. It's like when people will kick you out of a lobby because you have a low rank, or you know, just because they don't want you in there. I mean, that's dickish.
Like I never tried the Nazi zombies or anything online. Everything's always been couch co-op.
It works the same, you know. It's just you have communication if you have a mic, you know. Otherwise, you have no communication. I will still stand by though. Except I hate split screen. Couch co-op is the best way to play that game.
Yeah.
And I still think like the original 2 maps are the best.
What was it?
Knock Dirt, Toten, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then the Asylum one.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not really good with my German.
Yeah, me neither.
Never took any foreign language classes. Hell, I didn't even take Spanish. So
I took 1 year of Spanish, and because I had to, and yeah, that was it. Leave me alone.
No.
I got the yo-yo chick now.
Yeah. Technically, it's a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I think the story on that was she was raised as a girl or something. The entire The storylines of some of these characters get kind of messed up. Like the little pirate chick, she's got a fear of bald men.
What?
And the doctor that wears a paper bag over his head, apparently he's bald underneath, and she knows it.
That's funny.
It's one messed up story mode when you get into it.
So what else you been playing recently?
Other than I beat BioShock Infinite from the PlayStation Plus network, I've also been playing Metro Last Light.
You play that some more today?
A little bit, and the more I keep playing it, and the more of the little bit of the levels I get to, the more it just looks like 2033. I mean, I don't know if they just like took actual level design from 2033. It's kind of disappointing. But I mean, it's still a great game, don't get me wrong, but at some points it's like, I've seen this exact scene before.
I didn't play it either yet. I mean, you showed me a little bit of 2033, and I have Last Light on PS3, but because of PS Plus, you know.
That's the same reason. Once they did the PS Plus thing, yeah, I've been playing a lot more.
Well, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's like, okay, there's no risk involved in this. You know, you get it for free. if you got the space on your system, download it and just play it when you can.
But other than that, let's see. I haven't really tried too much else. I got that. What is that? Zombie Apocalypse one that they got on PlayStation 4.
Dead Nation.
Yeah, it would probably be a lot more fun on the PlayStation 3's DualShock 3 controller. But the PlayStation 4 controller, I don't really like.
Really?
They tried to make it too much like a 360 controller, so...
I think you were the first person I've ever heard say that.
Just everything about it is just a little bit bulkier, and it hurts my wrist so bad.
Well, I suppose coming from someone who played last generation, played more 360, then I guess that would make sense that you say that. But coming from people who have always played, always preferred DualShock, 2 and 3, to go to the 4 was just like the best thing ever for a lot of them.
It's because like the analog sticks right there, they're more prominently raised up. I feel just maybe not by a whole lot, but enough that it's almost like having a 360's height.
Yeah.
And now that the fact that they've gone to your 2s, your triggers being the primary buttons instead of R1 and L1, you now have to like keep your hand positioned like an Xbox, and the R1 L1 thing, it feels more natural to me, and then I could just claw play it like which I used to do a lot of, especially when we had the Unreal Tournament 2014 or 2001.
Yeah, that was strange.
Fouls. If I could remember how to do the instant kills.
Yeah, I would say you've won a couple, but I think for the most part, I'm kicking your ass.
Oh yes, oh yes. I have not played this in a while.
Well,
Now Dizzy's the only character.
It's beginner's luck. I will freely admit that.
If I remember
Beginner's
right,
luck.
Dizzy's like the only character that doesn't have an instant kill.
Yeah.
If I remember right. But I can't even remember half their special abilities. Because you could do some insane combos.
I'm telling you, circle button.
Circle button.
Circle button. Yeah, I've been so busy lately with the play and stuff that I just really haven't been playing that many things. I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter lately, which, should be plainly obvious. My last video talked about my Street Fighter collection and some gameplay footage, which I'd like to do more of, because Street Fighter, at least with the arcade edition, I don't know about the vanilla version, has a cool replay channel where you can actually go and look at your last few fights, and you can actually save some if you want to, and it'll store them to your account or whatever your hard. I don't know if that actually puts them on your hard drive, but it just makes it so you keep them.
Kind of like a Call of Duty remote.
Yeah, something like that, and which is convenient because then I can, if there was a couple of fights that I know I really liked, I can go to my most recent fights and turn on my capture device on my PC to record it after it's already done. So it won't be happening live,
right?
But which is fine, because I'd rather do it that way anyway. Because I hate to waste my time recording a fight that was just ended up so bad,
Yeah.
It's like not even worth, doing anything with. Especially because my capture device, the one you gave me, it works okay, but it's nothing spectacular.
No, and it actually takes
the video quality is pretty low.
It actually takes quite a bit of CPU power to even get it.
Yeah, exactly. I
smooth.
have to stop everything.
This is why I like this capture device, because I just can record it straight to an external.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't even gotta worry too much.
Yeah. So it's been playing a lot of Street Fighter, been playing a lot of Dissidia, Final Fantasy, which is kind of a really awesome game. It's a fighting game, or it's actually it's an RPG, but the combat is a 3D fighting game. But it's like the fights are you know, in these big arenas with destructible environments and stuff. They're really on kind of a grand scale, and it's such a cool idea. And you know, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, it's got so many nods to, you know, the first 10 games. You know, all the characters are directly from the games. You know, they're the hero of all the first 10 games versus the villains of all 10 of the first 10 games. So it's, you got the Warrior of Light, the nameless Warrior of Light from the first one versus Garland, and then you have Furion versus the Emperor, and the Onion Knight versus like Ultimecia or whatever her name is. You know,
I hear Onion Knight, the only thing I can think of is
Terra and Kefka from 6.
I can only think of Dark Souls when I hear Onion Knight anymore.
Yeah. Cecil and whatever the villain's name is, Golbez, is that it? Or is he from another one?
I don't recall. Really, I've only done 7, 8, tried 9, couldn't do it. I've never really gotten back to the older ones. I really need to try it, but...
And of course, Cloud, Sephiroth, Squall, and who's the villain of 8?
I think that was also. I think she was also named Ultimecia. I can't remember.
Maybe she's the 8 one. I can't remember honestly because I've never played 8 and I've never played 3 either. So,
8 was okay. I didn't mind it so bad. Still not good. Damn this guy again.
And who is the little monkey-looking dude from 9? What's his name?
I maybe 5 minutes into it and I'm like I couldn't stomach it. Couldn't do that game.
I know his name. I just can't think of it. Somebody's gonna be mad. Somebody's watching. It's this guy, you idiot! I can't remember the name of the villain either. Oh well. And then it's got Tidus and Jack from 10, so.
So you know more than I do.
I'm actually playing through the game, or playing through the main story as the Warrior of Light, because he's the most balanced character, it seems like. The nameless, you know, hero from Final Fantasy 1. Because the game's really got 2 kind of parts. The first part is you play through each of the 10 characters' storylines to where they collect a crystal, and once you get all 10 crystals, you go through what's called the Shade Impulse segment or whatever, in which you're fighting all of the same people, but you pick one character to do it.
Really?
Like, and then you level up that one character, and it's got a really cool RPG, you know, system. Like, you level up, you gain experience from battles, you get gil, and you can buy weapon upgrades, armor upgrades, and stuff like that. And you know, but all of the combat in the game is a 3D fighting game, so it's a really cool concept. The story is, you know, it's okay. It's cool if you're into Final Fantasy and stuff,
right,
but it's nothing spectacular. But then the game board itself is like set up like almost like a tabletop game, like where and played almost like a strategy RPG. You kind of move a your character piece to engage a battle piece, which is one of the enemies, and then that breaks into 3D combat, and then battle's over. You move to the next one, until you get to the boss piece, and there's cutscenes throughout the way, and you know, voice acting and stuff. It's a really kind of in-depth game. Like, it's actually pretty crazy how much is in it. You know, on a 1-disc PSP game.
Okay.
What I really wish is I wish that they would have had more success with it. I mean, I know there's a sequel, but man, would it have been so cool to have like a PS3 version of this game,
right?
You know, on console, on TV. You make it just, you know, that much more epic. I can't pick either. Random. Other than that, you know, not a whole lot.
I guess I've been playing Nosgoth as well.
Oh yeah, I watched your video on that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Nosgoth has been fun, and well, I also did pick up that there was a game on Steam for $1
You told me about
It
this.
was called Orion Dino Hunters, I think. Maybe, I can't remember. It's basically like playing a good version of Left 4 Dead with a massive map and dinosaurs.
This character sucks.
Actually, he's got some pretty cool chain combos.
Yeah, but he's slow, and that's
Yeah, well, yeah, he's more of a zoning.
He reminds me of Venom in Marvel vs. Capcom.
I can't remember what his name was in the first game, but they changed it because the voice actor passed away.
Oh yeah.
That was like Zeta 1, I think, was the original character's name. So then they changed to Eddie of 2.
Eddie, like Iron Maiden Eddie. Yeah, check out his Nosgoth video. It's pretty cool.
I need to record some more of that. First, I need to get some more RAM for my computer too, so I can actually start recording a little bit more smoothly.
If you're a fan of Legacy of Kain, check out Nosgoth.
Well, I mean, a lot of the actual Legacy of Kain guys might not be too happy with the fact that it's not another single-player Legacy of Kain game.
Yeah, maybe you'd be surprised though.
I think we got an issue.
Oh yeah, my battery's done. All good. All good in the hood. Probably ought to make this the last one anyway. We're recording now for 31 minutes.
It's a lot of fighting.
Yeah. I'd say we ended up about even on this.
I say we get Mortal Kombat next time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for that. I just gotta practice a little bit, which is
almost threw in Virtua Fighter 5.
Neither one of us felt very comfortable with that, so.
I played it maybe a handful of times when I originally got it, and that was it. I don't know why, I just never really picked it up.
Oh, did we both die? Oh.
No, I live.
That was pretty cool if we both died.
No, wait, I think that's... Oh, that's... Yeah, it's...
Yep. Alright, well, that is our gameplay and commentary of Guilty Gear X on the PlayStation 2, played on a PlayStation 3. Because he's a bastard and has one of the old school PlayStation 3s that allow you to do that.
So they don't have very much hard drive space. It's
No,
an 80
which would be the one time when my PS3 is superior, is that it has lots of hard drive space. But yours did eat a game once, and mine
It did.
has not done
I'm still
that.
kind of pissed about that.
Me too. That was a $40 game, wasn't it? Did you pay that much?
I thought I paid a little less.
Oh, I thought it was pretty close to new price.
Oh, that didn't. Yeah, it was almost full price at the time, but it didn't make sense. I missed my Dragon's Dogma.
Even though he had this, that would have been his third copy of it, but he still misses it because his other two were on Xbox.
Yeah,
which I have one of.
And you still haven't played that one. I still haven't played Metal Gear Revengeance.
Which is all right because it's funny though because he griping at me for so long to play it, so he could play it, and so then I finished it and I let him borrow it, and
anybody's telling you to PlayStation 4?
hasn't touched it yet. It's a really quick game though. You won't.
Yeah.
You won't be on it long. You'll probably beat it in like an evening because it's goes pretty quick. It's less than 10 hours, and that was me, slow guy taking my time.
Well, like BioShock only took so long because I looted everything.
Yeah,
it took more time looting than playing the game.
But that's what the fun is. For me, in a game like that, is taking my time and exploring kind of the area and getting as much stuff as I can, even though half the stuff you can't use.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching. For Korruption, I am Doomwaves. We are out. Maybe.
You dismiss